This was undoubtedly the craziest magnet treasure hunt ever. Not only did the treasure hunter call in the police for help, but in the end, the police even deployed a crane to forcibly retrieve the items from the river. Today's fishing spot seemed perfectly ordinary, but when the hook was pulled up, something felt off. The magnet dragged up something incredibly heavy. It was a struggle for even two people to pull it up, but as the object slowly surfaced, he couldn't believe his eyes. It was a small motorcycle. It was impossible to tell how long it had been at the bottom, but the bike was not only severely damaged, it was completely covered in barnacles. But what he didn't expect was that, after throwing the magnet back into the same spot, he pulled up another vehicle. This one, however, was much lighter than the first. It was just a bicycle, yet judging by its state of decay, it hadn't been there any less time than the motorcycle. Was someone dumping this stuff on purpose? Sure enough, the next hook proved too heavy for the treasure hunter alone to pull. After calling a friend for help, the two managed to haul it up, only to find it was just the frame of a scooter. But this suggested there might be other scooters in the river. The next catch, however, was very light. When he pulled it up, it looked like some kind of gear or machinery part. But what followed next left even the treasure hunter dumbfounded. The two of them pulling together couldn't get it out of the water. As they hauled, a leaking fluid began spreading across the surface. It was undoubtedly another motorcycle. After countless attempts, they finally managed to flip the submerged bike upright and rest it on the riverbank. From its shape, it looked like a small electric scooter. The treasure hunters sought help from passers-by, but even with 3 people pulling, they couldn't lift the vehicle out. Finally, the treasure hunters gathered 6 people, and together they successfully hauled the scooter onto land. It was clearly covered in barnacles, likely dumped in the river around the same time as the others. The treasure hunter slowly sensed something was amiss. This likely involved a theft case. He immediately called the police for help. Upon opening the car seat, its contents had already been emptied, but the police just thought the magnet fisher was filming a video, unconvinced it came from the riverbed. But when he cast his next hook, it indeed hooked another large object, this time summoning police to assist. But even a group of them couldn't budge it. They even ended up snapping the fishing line.